With the excellent feedback of my part 1 video, I just had to make another part for you guys, and this video will be covering the whole Great War between gods and monsters. There will be some reference to the Sun Wukong story and probably the Journey of the West, so go get yourself some snacks and get ready for the second part of the Monkey King story. But before I start, make sure to subscribe for more God of High School content, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Fearzon. And now, let's get into the video.
You don't got bread, don't hit me. Pull up the game, ain't with me. Got that bitch like whoa. Dress is sauce, I know.
This will contain spoilers on the God of High School story, so if you're not caught up until season 6 or you're in anime only, I strongly suggest you to get out of the video. I hate it when people be in the comments and just say, whoa, what is that? Wait, what's that? Please understand, this is for your own good, so let's keep it moving, and this was your warning. If you don't remember, we were left off with the Monkey King declaring war on the Heavenly Realm and their gods for mostly independence and freedom, and this war will change everything mentally and physically. And of course, it has some similarities to the Sun Wukong story, where in this story the Monkey King goes in heaven with no help whatsoever and kills hundreds upon hundreds of gods. He even goes to India, but we are not going there today. We are focusing more on the Great War and its history. Now, it starts with the king sitting on a chair inside of King Uma's castle. He seems pretty relaxed about the situation that's about to happen to him. Even his monkey army is getting a little bit worried about the angels coming from everywhere. But in a matter of seconds, Yui finished the job with only one swing, killing every angels and Nephilim. But let's not forget that those soldiers, I guess, are stronger than the demons, but we have the Monkey King who balanced the banana out of it. And with this said, the war started and continued for days, weeks, even months. But eventually he encountered the one and only Nine-Tails Guardian, who was sent by the Jade Emperor himself. And at this time, the fox was like a bodyguard, or more like a slave to the Jade Emperor. At first, he was known for being a demon, and he trained for almost 8,000 years to obtain the power of gods. And after this event, he was allowed to stay in the Heavenly Realm, and he was even able to stay in the Royal Court, the VIP station of the Heavenly Realm. And during his battle with the Monkey King, he was the only one who was capable of damaging Jin. And you have also King Uma, but mostly this is kind of surprising. But yeah, he was able to damage Jin using his technique, Veritable Pandemonium or something like that, where he summons multiple foxes to attack his enemy. And this attack wounded the Monkey King on the arm, making him bleed really bad. But right after that, the fight was interrupted by Urdin, Lot, and Dwala, 3 powerful gods of war, and their mission was to protect heaven from any threats possible, including monsters and demons. Furthermore, the power of those 3 gods combined are disgusting as hell. The first Crown Prince is able to destroy the whole Sage Realm with only using one weapon, the Honyo Hammer. Even Jin called him stronger than Uriel, one of the strongest gods in the Heavenly Realm, and both of his little brothers are capable of destroying a whole star with only using raw power. Now, after capturing the Monkey King, they threw the monster inside of a furnace, or better yet, the 8th Trigham's prison. For 49 days, even the scientists looking over him called him immortal. And what was the monkey doing this whole time? Thinking. He really didn't feel anything while burning inside that oven. And remind you that this is lava hot fire. Not even a demon could survive that. And what was the Monkey King doing for 49 days? Thinking his way of approaching the enemy. And as surprised as you, he really didn't feel anything. The only thing he felt was the bite that the fox gave him days ago. Well, after thinking this hard, he breaks out of the furnace by expending Yui. And after being released from this, his eyes turn red for some reason. To be honest, I don't even know why they're red. People were saying that's probably because he's mad or it's just a new transformation, but I personally think that the furnace did this to him. I mean, imagine burning for almost a month and not feeling anything about it. So I guess that for a god, burning as his side effects. Now that the monkey had Sharingans, he went on looking for the fox, but he was expelled by the Jade Emperor. Yep, the slave master himself chased him out of the Heavenly Realm because he was scared of him. This shows also how toxic the gods is between themselves. If you're stronger than someone, if you look weird, if you even smell weird, you're going to get kicked out of here. monster, demon, or even god, we don't care. You're about to join them. You're about to join the Sage Realm. And most of those goddamn monsters was in the Heavenly Realm. You're about to join their club.
Hey, you too?
But as we all know, he came back for revenge by destroying the Heavenly Realm. Regardless, the monkey saw the gods looking at him from space and brings out his safety cloud Kinto-un and destroys the whole place, striking it again and again until there was nothing but dust. After getting rid of the battlefield and thinking that the monsters and the Monkey King won the battle, Jin goes up and meets up with the gods and challenges Buddha for a fight. And every time, and I say every time, Buddha has to fight someone, the enemy has to write their name on his palm. And in the original story, it did happen, but instead of the Monkey King writing his name, he wrote, and I quote, "The Monkey King was here," and with a little bonus of him peeing on Buddha's hand. Yep, literally peeing on Buddha's palm. And this is how much the Monkey King gives a crap about Buddha's title. But that wasn't the original story, sadly. In the God of High School story, he wouldn't even be capable of pulling something that stupid because he was surrounded by 5 other gods looking at him. And you probably know those gods. There was Zeus, Beelzebub, Archangel, Odin, and Uriel. Of course, originally there's 7 gods, which means we're missing one, of course. And who's not there to see Jin Mori pee on Buddha's hand? The Jade Emperor, who borrowed Buddha's sword for slaughtering 12 billion monsters who thought they won the war. And King Uma was including inside those 12 billions. She was defeated by this damn sword. And the Jade Emperor even compromised Garuda to join their forces. Their so-called brother of the Monkey King and King Uma betrays them by joining the Heavenly Realm, something that could have been prevented if Jin showed more affection to Garuda just like he does to King Uma. Remember in the first part that Jin looked down on Garuda because he thought that he would have been a letdown for the whole team, but Jin didn't realize that he's just as strong as him, physically and mentally. It's just that he really didn't understand him. Up in space, Jin lost the battle against Buddha, and every god up with them knew that he just didn't have it in him, the speed, the strength, and the intelligence to be the one and only, the Almighty One, the god who holds the universe by his hands. And after this fast battle, Buddha seals the Monkey King in a stone. It wasn't precise how long he was in the stone, or under the stone, for how many years he was under the stone, but it did happen also in the original story. I really don't know how many years he spent under that damn rock, but if you guys know, make sure to tell me in the comments because I'm really lost about this one. But I personally think that he spent probably centuries under that thing, but I know for sure it was for years. But one day, a young woman by the name of Xuanzang saves the monkey, but in return, he had to be his partner for a big adventure named The Journey of the West, where the Monkey King is joined by 3 monks, including Xuan, on a journey to India, where they have to complete tests that the Almighty One gave them. And this was the end of the second part, you people. I know it was kinda short, but please understand. I'm trying to make this a little bit better for people who's reading the manga, because, I don't know, for you guys, every time there's a flashback that's being brought up from an old character or an even newer flashback story, it just doesn't even add up. They just change stuff day by day, and it's really getting annoying. Of course, if there's like a major thing that's changing someone's past, I would do like a video on it. And please, do not be in the comments and say just read the webtoon. What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. You webtoon readers know better than me that they just placing those damn flashbacks like some kind of weird puzzle. But yeah, that's all I had to say. But for the third part of the video, I will try to look at some more documentary or history of the Sun Wukong and the Journey of the West, because I'm trying my best to get more information and see how they are both relevant in, you know, one big story. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and don't forget to put your thoughts in the comments. And see you guys in the next video.